Now let us see the classification of amines. Amines are actually, they are derivatives of ammonia. Amines are derivatives of ammonia. Ammonia is NH3. So that may be alkyl derivative or aryl derivative. So amines are actually derivatives of ammonia, that may be alkyl derivative or aryl derivative of ammonia. Let us see the classification of amines. First classification is primary amines. So amines can be classified into three, and the first classification is primary amine. So this primary amine is formed by replacing one hydrogen atom from ammonia. Actually, these are the derivatives of ammonia. So primary amines are formed by replacing one hydrogen atom from ammonia. So if ammonia is NH3, so this is ammonia. If one hydrogen atom is replaced by an alkyl group like CH3 group, if it is replaced by a CH3 group, we will get CH3NH2. Since it is replaced by an alkyl group, we can say that this is aliphatic amine. If hydrogen atom is replaced by an alkyl group, we can say that is an aliphatic amine. So this is a primary amine. Why it is called a primary amine? One hydrogen atom is replaced from ammonia. So primary amines are formed by replacing one hydrogen atom from ammonia. This is an example, and this is called a methylamine. Since methyl group is attached here, so it is called a methylamine. We can write one more example. If it is C2H5 is attached, we can say that this is ethylamine. So these two are aliphatic amines since alkyl groups are attached here. If it is a C6H5 group or a phenyl group is attached, we can say that this is called aniline. The name of this compound is aniline, C6H5NH2. This is aniline. Here C6H5 group is attached here, or an aryl group is attached here. So it is called aromatic amine. So depending on the nature of groups attached, we can say that there are aliphatic amines and aromatic amines. So aliphatic amines mean if alkyl groups are attached. Alkyl groups means if it is CH3 or C2H5, like that. If it is a phenyl group is attached, we can say that this is an aromatic amine. If C6H5 group is attached here, the name of the compound is called aniline. We can draw aniline in this way also. We can draw the benzene ring, and if we are attaching NH2 group here, so this is called aniline. So this is an example of aromatic amine. So in all these examples, we can see that there is an NH2 group. An NH2 group is there. So the characteristic group for primary amine, characteristic group for primary amine is NH2. So if NH2 group is there, we can say that this is a primary amine. So NH2 group is the characteristic group for primary amine. So this is the first classification. Then second classification is, it is secondary amine. So second classification is secondary amine. So amines are again classified. The second classification is secondary amine. So secondary amine is formed by replacing two hydrogen atoms from ammonia. So if two hydrogen atoms are replaced from ammonia, we will get secondary amine. We can write one example. If this is ammonia, this is NH3. If two hydrogen atoms are replaced by alkyl groups, if it is CH3 two times, we can write CH3 twice NH. Here, two hydrogen atoms of ammonia are replaced by two alkyl groups. We will get an aliphatic amine, and this is a secondary amine. So, this is called a dimethyl. This is called a dimethyl amine. Two CH3 groups are there, so it is called a dimethyl amine. Another example is if it is attached by two ethyl groups, we will get C2H5 twice NH, and the name is diethyl amine. So these two are aliphatic amines. If C6H5 groups are attached, if two C6H5 groups are attached, this is also a secondary amine, and this is called a diphenyl amine. So this is C6H5 twice NH. That means this is an example of aromatic amine. Since an aromatic group or phenyl group is attached here, so it is an example of aromatic amine. These two are aliphatic amines, and this is an aromatic amine. In this case, these are all secondary amines, and the characteristic group, we can see the characteristic group as NH. So the characteristic group for secondary amine, the characteristic group for secondary amine is NH. So two hydrogen atoms are replaced and the group is NH. The characteristic group for secondary amine is NH. So secondary amines are formed by replacing two hydrogen atoms from ammonia. So these are about secondary amines. Now let us see the third category, that is tertiary amines. Third one is tertiary amines. So these are formed by replacing three hydrogen atoms from ammonia. So secondary amines are formed by replacing three hydrogen atoms from ammonia. So if this is ammonia, NH3 is ammonia, and three hydrogen atoms are replaced. Three hydrogen atoms are replaced by alkyl groups or aryl group, we will get tertiary amine. Here I have attached three alkyl groups, three methyl groups. We can write it as CH3 thrice N. So CH3 thrice N. This is an example of tertiary amine, and this is called a trimethyl amine. This is called a trimethyl amine. Another example is if it is C2H5 group, three C2H5 groups are attached, we will get triethyl amine. If we are attaching C6H5 group or phenyl group, three phenyl groups are attached instead of hydrogen, we will get triphenyl amine. So in this case also we can see two aliphatic amines and one aromatic amine. So if alkyl groups are attached, they are aliphatic amines, and an aromatic group or a phenyl group is attached, we will get an aromatic amine. In this case also we can see a characteristic group, that N. N is the characteristic group for tertiary amine. So we can write the characteristic group for tertiary amine is N. So all the three hydrogen atoms are replaced from ammonia, and we can write N like this. So this is the characteristic group for tertiary amine. So tertiary amines are formed by replacing three hydrogen atoms from ammonia. There are aliphatic amines and aromatic amines also in this case, and these are the three classifications of amines.